on our way to Remy. Yes.
This is coffee. I see now you like coffee.
Yes.
It's always very nice to start
Thank you.
with champagne. Coffee.
Some coffee.
Sir? The chef prepared a beautiful ham to go together with the champagne. This one is coming all the way from Spain. Spain is the most reputed country for ham. Special one called pata negra. I am sure Fabrice will tell you a little bit more.
Maybe. So, of course, the longer you dry it, the more moisture it loses, and then the saltier it becomes. So 24 months, I think, is a great balance between a little bit of fat, a little bit of salt. And goes especially well with champagne, because the acidity of the champagne is great with a little bit of fat, right? So this one comes from the northwest part of Spain, but you can find that breed of pork, which is completely black on its skin, its acorn and chestnut all its life, a little bit of grass at the end. All around Spain, but the main production is happening in the northwest, very close to between the French and the Spanish border. It's a very rare ham because the production is very small throughout the year, because it's a wild, free-range pork. So that's why it's also very pricey. It can go all the way up to $400 per kilo if you take the best ones. So it's like a fine wine. You taste it, you age it, it's very, very tricky to make a good ham. Then, once you reach your table, 5 course is waiting for you. Hope that you're gonna enjoy each and every course today, but I need to tell you that first of all, you need to be a little bit curious, a little bit adventurous. Maybe one of the dish, when you're gonna hear the explanation, you're gonna be like, not sure about this one. Well, I always like to give the following advice: give it a try. Be adventurous, because maybe you're going to change your mind about something, who knows. And if you still don't enjoy the dish, it's okay, it's perfectly fine. We cannot all have the same taste, right, when it comes to food. So let us know, and we will replace the dish with something else, of course. Very lucky guy. So Louis is the master is a Remy sommelier, chief Remy sommelier, in charge of the wine and champagne. And so that's why we call this room Louis' office. He made a selection of beautiful champagne today to pair along with the food, and he's going to tell you why he chose the champagne selection, where it's from, how it's made, and what you should look for into champagne when enjoying champagne. So thank you everyone for coming.
Thank you.
And enjoy the brunch.
Thank you. So, good afternoon to you. How are you today?
Good, thank you.
Better now with champagne?
Yes.
Yeah, she feels a little bit more weak.
Yeah, I can see that. So, as Fabrice said, I'm here to talk a bit about champagne. So, I got a few questions for you. Let's play a little bit. Do you know why is it called champagne first? From the region, yes. So Champagne region is in northeast of France, approximately an hour drive from Paris, east of Paris. And literally you can't make champagne anywhere else. If you put one foot outside the Champagne region, you can't call it champagne anymore. We've got another name for it.
Sparkling wine.
Exactly. Or we call it crémant in France. You can make crémant everywhere. Even in Champagne they make crémant. They use, instead of treated as some zone of production which are not recognized as champagne production. I won't get into it, I'm not here to talk about it. So there is some special requirement as well to make champagne. The first one is the grape varieties. There is 3 grape varieties allowed in the Champagne region. So do you know what are those grape varieties? House champagne here on Disney Fantasy. And that's what we call a non-vintage champagne. Non-vintage champagne is a blend of different wine coming from different years. And for the winemaker, that's the hardest thing to do. because the quality has to always be the same. It has to always taste the same. What you are drinking today, if you drink it in 10 years time, it has to be the same. Really. So for the winemakers, sometimes they blend up to 200, 300, even 500 different wine. So that's very, very difficult to make. That's the flagship of the house. So now I will talk about the Champagne experience I selected for you today. So we'll go to the two capitals of Champagne. In the Champagne region, there is two cities or towns, because they're not that big, but are really fighting for the title of capital. There is Reims and Épernay. In my personal opinion, it's Épernay, because Épernay is in the heart of the Champagne region, literally surrounded by vineyards, while Reims is actually a little bit outside. So it is in Épernay we will start our journey with Moët & Chandon Rosé. So Moët & Chandon is probably the most famous champagne house in the world. It's also the biggest one. The Champagne region produces 120 million bottles a year, while Moët & Chandon itself produces 25 million.
Pinot Meunier actually
We're
it's,
Remy's
we have it also
Brunch.
in Germany. It's the same grape. It's called in German. It's a black Riesling. So it's a black Riesling grape. Maybe that's easier to remember. Either know how. And Chardonnay for sure. Madame.
So far, so good. Liking it so far? What was your favorite? What was your favorite one?
The one we just had.
The pancetta one? No, it wasn't pancetta. It was bacon.
Bacon and
Tortellinis.
tortellini.
It was really good. That one was my favorite.
That was your favorite, yes?
And the champagne is really good. Then we got like
You made
5 different types of champagne. And then we're actually at Gustave's kitchen. It's right there. And then this setting in here is the actual setting of the movie from Ratatouille. This is what Remy sees from where he stands in Paris. There's an actual chairs and tables and everything is in the movie. There's also a hidden little Remy right here. Yeah, the champagne is really good. It's an additional $30 per person, aside from the brunch. But it's worth it. Remy, good. It was really good. This was awesome, so I recommend it. We're ready for dessert. let's start drawing.